2 Chronicles. Chapter 35. Moreover, Josiah kept a Passover unto the Lord in Jerusalem. And they slew the Passover in the 14th day of the first month. And he appointed the priests to their charges, and encouraged them to the service of the house of the Lord. And he said unto the Levites that taught all Israel, and were sanctified unto the Lord, Put the holy ark in the house which Solomon the son of David, king of Israel, did build. It shall be no more a burden upon your shoulders. Serve now the Lord your God, and his people Israel, and prepare yourselves by the houses of your fathers, according to your courses, as David the king of Israel hath written, and according to the writing of Solomon his son, and stand in the sanctuary according to the division of the families of your brethren, the children of the people, and after the division of the family of the Levites. So kill the Passover, and sanctify yourselves, and prepare your brethren, that they may do according to the word of the Lord by the hand of Moses. Josiah also gave to the people sheep, lambs, and kids, all for the Passover, even to all that were present, to the number of 30,000, and 3,000 bullocks. These were of the king's substance. And his princes offered willingly unto the people, to the priests, and to the Levites, Hilkiah, and Zechariah, and Jehiel, rulers of the house of God, gave unto the priests for the Passover even 2,600 sheep, and 300 bullocks. Conaniah also, and Shemaiah, and Nethanel his brethren, and Hashabiah, and Jeiel, and Jozabad, chief of the Levites, gave unto the Levites for the Passover 5,000 sheep, and 500 bullocks. Thus the service was prepared, and the priests stood in their places, also the Levites in their orders, according to the king's commandment. And they slew the Passover, and the priests sprinkled the blood with their hands, and the Levites flayed them. And they took away from the burnt offering to give it according to the divisions of the families of the children of the people, to offer unto the Lord, as it is written in the book of Moses, and so of the bullocks. And they roasted the Passover with fire, according to the custom. But the sanctified things they sod in pots, pans, and cauldrons, and distributed them quickly to all the people. Afterward also they prepared for themselves and for the priests. For the priests, the sons of Aaron, were occupied in offering of burnt offerings, and the fat until night. Therefore the Levites prepared for themselves, and for the priests, the sons of Aaron. And the singers, the sons of Asaph, stood in their standing, according to the commandment of David, and Asaph, and Heman, and Jeduthun, the king's seer, and the porters at every gate, who might not depart from their service. Therefore their brethren, the Levites, prepared for them. So all the service of the Lord was prepared the same day to keep the Passover, and to offer burnt offerings upon the altar of the Lord, according to the commandment of King Josiah. And the children of Israel that were present kept the Passover the same time, and the feast of the unleavened bread 7 days. And there was no Passover kept like that in Israel from the days of Samuel the prophet. Neither did all the kings of Israel keep such a Passover as Josiah kept. And the priests, and the Levites, and all Judah, and Israel that were present, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. This Passover was kept in the 18th year of the reign of Josiah. After all this, when Josiah had prepared the temple, Necho, king of Egypt, came up to fight against Carchemish by Perith, and Josiah went out against him. But he sent messengers to him, saying, What have I to do with thee, thou king of Judah? I come not against thee this day, but against the house of mine enemy. And God commanded me to make haste. Leave off to come against God, which is with me, lest he destroy thee. But Josiah would not turn his face from him, but changed his apparel to fight with him, and hearkened not unto the words of Necho, which were of the mouth of God, but came to fight in the valley of Megiddo. And the shooters shot at King Josiah. Then the king said to his servants, Carry me away, for I am very sick. So his servants took him out of that chariot, and put him in the second chariot which he had. And when they had brought him to Jerusalem, he died, and was buried in the sepulchres of his fathers. And all Judah and Jerusalem mourned for Josiah. And Jeremiah lamented Josiah, and all singing men and women mourned for Josiah in their lamentations to this day, and made the same for an ordinance unto Israel, and behold, they be written in the Lamentations. Concerning the rest of the acts of Josiah, and his goodness, doing as it was written in the law of the Lord, and his deeds first and last, behold, they are written in the book of the kings of Israel and Judah.